become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Good morning. I'm Lu Yi, from China XYZ Company. We have an appointment with Mr. Thomas.
Welcome to ABC Company. We have been expecting you. Please have a seat. I will call him.
Thank you.
Mr. Thomas will be here very soon. In the meantime, may I ask all of you to sign in so that I can issue your passes?
Should each of us write separately?
Yes, please. Please print your name and company name, and the person you are going to see.
Mr. Anderson, the boss wants to see you.
I'm on my way.
Here is the draft contract, Mr. Brown. Let's discuss the clauses to see if we agree on all of them. Then I will make out an original of the contract. After that, what's left is to fill out the contract and sign our names.
That's okay.
The contract is to be written in Chinese and English. Both languages are equally effective.
Fine. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to go it over first. After about 15 minutes, you've done a pretty good job. It's well prepared.
Thank you.
Well, I suggest that we discuss only the clauses and points where we have different opinions just to save time.
That's a good idea.
First, let's read Clause 2 about packing. It's our usual practice to ship our products in containers. That'll save time and money, but your contract stipulates the use of wooden cases. So, we'd like to have the words containers are allowed in the contract.
Agreed.
For shipment, you know we are producing a complete set of equipment for you and it won't all be finished at one time. So would you allow us to make partial shipments?
I understand your position.
What is your great struck?
I think I'm very good at planning. I manage my time perfectly, so that I can always get things done on time.
Why do you think you'd be a good fit for this job?
Because I'm very competent in this area.
Can you working under pressure?
Yes, I work well under pressure and find it dimly. However, I believe planning and probable management of my time can reduce tight deadlines.
Are you more a follower or a leader?
I don't try to go ahead of people and lead them. I'd rather cooperate with everybody else and get the job done by working together.
Did you take the job?
No.
Why not?
It involves a lot of travel.
What would my new duties be?
Your main responsibility is troubleshooting between top management and the general employees.
Will I have the chance to take business trip abroad once in a while?
Yes, you definitely will.
It is enough for today. Do you have any last question? If not, thank you for taking your time to come to our interview.
You're welcome. For the moment, I have no further questions. I got a good picture of the job and the company. All my questions have been answered. Thank you for your time.
We will have an internal discussion and then we will contact to inform you of our decision on whether we continue with you or not.
Okay. It was very nice to talk with you and I look forward to your decision at your earliest convenience. Bye.
Goodbye.
Jack, I think it's best that I actively ask for the results of interview.
That's a good idea. so you don't need to worry about it.
I think so, too. What do you think about that I write a letter of inquiry to the company?
It's okay. You could send an email to the employer via the internet.
Good idea. It is convenient and fast.
You could inquire about the results directly, but should be politely.
Certainly.
I think the letter of inquiry should be written briefly. If it's too long, I'm afraid the employer won't have time to read it.
I think that about 100 words are enough.
After you send the letter of inquiry, you should pay close attention not to miss any reply.
Okay, I know now.
Your resume says you have had 1 year's experience working in a foreign representative office in Shanghai. May I ask why you quit?
I worked in a foreign representative office for 1 year. However, I leave there 2 years ago because the work they gave me was rather dull. I found another job that was more interesting.
Have you done any work in this field? What have you learned from the jobs you have had?
I have learned a lot about business know-how and basic office skills. In addition, I learned at my previous jobs how to cooperate with my colleagues.
I can't make out anything. The words are too light. I thought they have already changed the toner cartridge this month.
It seems not, or somebody has recently received a large fax.
Okay, no problem. We do it ourselves.
Do you know how to do it? I am not so good at machine things. I will have somebody do it as soon as possible.
Check with somebody from the IT department. They are anyway in charge of the office electronic equipment.
Could you tell me what university you went to, Mr. Smith?
I went to Yale University.
Did you? And what did you study?
I have a BA in economics.
Would you mind telling me how old you are?
I'm 27.
And could you tell me what other jobs you have had?
Yes, I have worked in a bank for the last 5 years.
And what was your salary at the bank?
I got $500 a week. Do you speak a foreign language?
Yes, I am capable of speaking English smoothly. I have been learning English for years.
How well do you know English?
I have no trouble communicating with native English speaker. I even taught spoken English in a training school.
Hello, Mr. Thomas. Could you spare a minute?
What do you need?
I need to talk to you about that new driver you've hired. I think I am going to have some problems working with him.
He seems to be quite qualified. If it is a personal problem, I preferred if you would work out between yourselves. Can I ask for leave this afternoon?
What is the problem?
I had a headache this morning. I didn't pay attention to it. I thought probably it is because I didn't sleep well. But now it is getting worse and worse. I feel quite dizzy now and my eyes are somehow very light sensitive. Maybe it is the migrated.
It is okay. You look really pale and red eyes. I suggest you go home immediately and have a good rest.
Thank you very much. I am sure good rest will do indeed. I don't have this too often. Why didn't you sign the contract?
Because that company's behavior is not in accordance with international law.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.